Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah, and today I'm going to be planning out the week of May 11th through May 17th in my Erin Condren dashboard planner. I am going to be using kit 825, which is one of the June kits from Planner Kate. I just really like the colors in this. I think it's so pretty. So I wanted to get this down. I am probably switching out of the 7x9 size for July when we move into the new planners, so I need to get some of these kits used up, but I'm still not 100% sure what I'm using yet. Honestly, this planner goes through December, because I got an 18-month last planner launch for the dashboard planner. So if I use the A5 and I don't like it in the dashboard, I can always just hop into this. That is my only gripe, I guess, with the dashboard being in the Daily Duo, is that I really wanted the A5 daily pages, but not the A5 dashboard. So I kind of just have to figure that out there. But we'll go through that in another video on what I'm thinking of using and all of that. But for this one, we are just going to go ahead and start planning this week in the dashboard planner, because this is finals week that I am filming this, so I don't have any school stuff. I don't need all of that room. So we're going to plan in this and see how we do here, because it's been a while, I think, since I've just planned in this one. I feel like I've planned in my daily way more, I think, than this one, especially that you've seen on my channel. And you know what? Let me grab my little dash lines for these so I can cover up the color on here. I will be right back. Okay, I found my little dash strips, and then I went ahead and put the date dots down because that's a tedious little task. So I wanted to go ahead and get that done. Also, there is dog fur on my sleeve. That is one problem with wearing black. We have an Australian Shepherd, and if you have a long-haired dog, you know how much they shed this time of year. So it is a very bad idea to wear black, but it's fine. We'll be fine. My cats are not shedding as much, which is nice. The dog, though, I got to take her to the groomer. So I need to actually go ahead and get that scheduled. That'll be one for the to-do list. I am very tired today, so excuse the probably wordy and messy plan with me today. I was up until like 2:30 getting some of my finals done. So that wasn't very fun, because I have to get up at 6 o'clock to get my son up and ready for school. My husband's already left for work by that point, so we are just winging it today with the tiredness, but that's okay. At least we are done with this semester. I am taking the summer off, probably. I didn't schedule summer classes, so I'm taking summer off from like my main program. I don't know if I'm going to do a supplemental certificate just during the summer months for fun. I don't really need to, but I kind of want to. So we'll see. I might do that in the summer. I might do it later. I just want to, I really like learning. I think that sounds kind of weird, but I do. I am in my 30s, and I just really wanted to go back to school. I really like to learn, so I'm having a great time doing that. Honestly, the finals right now, being up that late, oof, that is killing me. And of course, you know, my little ones, the toddlers, they don't care that that I was up and tired. So no, we don't do naps. We can't do any of that. So we are just going to have to be tired. And we have a baseball game tonight for my oldest that we probably won't be home until like 8 o'clock. Those are sticking. I really thought that our game today was a home game. It's not. so that's going to be a little bit of a longer drive, but that's fine. I cannot get this down straight today. That's okay. I also meant to do Monday, Tuesday. You know what? We're going to try it this way. We'll see how my brain functions. This is, goodness, okay. And let's see. Trying to think. This week, there is quite a bit going on, like, during the week. Wow, these do not want to come off of this sticker sheet. This is not my friend today, the stickers. Okay. Anyway, there is a lot going on this week, but I feel like there's not at the same time because I don't have to do the schoolwork. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay. All of those are laid down on this side for the base. And then let me put, what color do I want to use? I like this pretty teal color. We will put this down here for, this is where I put dinners, which I don't know what they will be yet. And moving to this side of the page to get everything down. Nope. No, I want to start with washi. Okay. We'll put this one up here because I cover up the priorities and the habits wording. I don't use the habit trackers, so I cover that up because it would be pointless for it to say habits. I put that a little bit farther over than I wanted to, but that's all right. And we're going to use these guys over here to cover up the habit trackers. There's that. And I'm going to put the, no, I'm not going to put that there. I'm going to put this one down here. I think I did that a little too far over, but that's okay. So I think I'm going to leave this part and just put the to-do header over here and not the washi. I think I'm going to put the washi down at the bottom to make this like border almost. See, I did put this one over a little bit far. Maybe I can fix it. There we go. That's better. Also, the lighting is probably going to change because the sun keeps going in and out from behind the clouds. So sorry about that. And these, I need to put this down here. If I can get this straight. Okay. Here we go. I don't know if I'm going to do this as two separate sections. I don't know that I need to this week. We're going to revisit that when we go to this page. Right now we're going to be on this page. So I'm going to start with the actual schedule for the week. We'll just move those out of the way for now. And then start with Monday. Monday is trash day, so I actually need this back because I like to use the little push pin. I did not want purple because there's too much purple already. Give me a different color. Okay. All right, so little push pin, and this is going to be trash day. And then we have, this is the day that the final grades for me are posted. So I definitely want to make a note to check those. My husband, this is his finals week, so he won't have his done until this week. So I'm done earlier than him. This is also baseball game, and we have to be there at 5:30. I actually don't know if we're having practice this week. We might do one practice, but he hasn't decided yet, so there's no practice schedule right now. So these are just the games that I'm putting on this side. So that's it for Monday. Tuesday is a daycare day for my middle son. And then what else do we have? I have a doctor's appointment at 9:15. And then we actually, I shouldn't have skipped a line because now it's going to be uneven, but it's fine. That was supposed to be a B. There we go. And I have my board meeting for football at 6 o'clock that day. I feel like there should be a practice here, but I'm not sure. So that line is going to stay open because I'm pretty sure we're going to put practice there. But 13th, we have nothing right now because they canceled our game and moved it for this day. So this might be a practice day too, but I'm not going to write it in yet. Thursday, this is another daycare day. That's it for Thursday. Friday, this is, I need another little push pin. We'll use this guy. Friday, my husband is off work. And then we have a baseball game at, what time is that one? We have to be there at 5 o'clock. And then we have football signups, which I have to work, which is not the best timing because the game on Wednesday is the one they canceled and moved to Friday. It was not supposed to be there. So I'm doing signups. I'm on the board, so which I said, duh, that's the board meeting is for football, but I'm doing the signups for this season and we're starting them this week because our season starts in it's like mid-July, but we're starting them this week so we can get everything together. But this kind of ruined my plan here when they moved this game, so I have to figure this out. Saturday, my son is doing this really cute program with the Humane Society. They have, oops, I can't talk and write apparently. They have this really cute program where the kids can sign up. It's like, not little, so like my toddlers can't do it, but I can't remember the age ranges. I want to say it's like ages 6 through 15 or something, but it's a kids program where they go and they pick out books to read to the animals and kind of socialize them and, you know, get them out of their kennels and play with them a little bit. It's a really nice program for the kids and for the animals. So he has his orientation for that on Saturday morning and he's very excited. And then this is also our chicken barbecue fundraiser for Pop Warner for football this day. So I'm just writing that down. I'm not doing anything with it. There's different people that handle that one, so I don't have to. But that is just, I'm putting a note on there because we will probably just get dinner there that day. And then what else? Oh, I have to order groceries this day. And Sunday, this is going to be grocery delivery. And then the rest of the day is going to be taken up by the daddy-daughter dance, which is also, I don't know if that was in frame, sorry. It's going to be the daddy-daughter dance, which is also a fundraiser for football. But we have so many people in the community that look forward to this every year. It's adorable. My husband takes our 1-year-old daughter. He took her last year. She was a tiny little 4-month-old baby, and it was the cutest thing ever. So that's just a very fun little fundraiser. So that is all. I still think we're going to put practice here since the game got canceled, and I'm half tempted to write it, but I won't. I just don't like that it's so empty. But let me do my color coding, and I will be right back. Okay, my colors are down, or my color coding is down, and I probably should have done the daddy-daughter dance as the yellow for the family color, but it's fine. I'm setting up, and I'll be there working it and stuff, so that'll be fun. This, again, is dinners. I'm not going to put anything here, so I'm going to move to this side. For to-dos, I don't know off the top of my head right this second what we're going to do this week for to-dos. I do know that we can't really do much of the outside. I've been putting it on my to-do list for weeks, and I can't really do anything because we're never getting rid of this cold, apparently. Cold and rain is most of the forecast for the next 2 weeks, so I can't really do any of the gardening. I can't do the dumpster. I can't do the putting up the swing set. Like, my husband's not going to sit out there in the rain and do that. So it's just kind of up in the air. So I'm not sure yet what I'm going to put here. So we're just going to leave that as is. Now I am going to do, I think, this one for Riker School because of the lines that I can write on. So let's see. That works for me. And where we live, we go to school until the end of June, and I see people getting out, like, or, you know, people posting that their kids' last day of school is coming up and everything, and I am jealous because it is not fun to go to the end of June. I feel like it takes up most of the summer, and then they go back the first week of September, which is my oldest birthday, so he always has to go to school on his birthday. Last year it was on the first day of school was his birthday, so that was unfortunate. He never gets to skip school on his birthday because it's only the first week, so we can't really be skipping school. But he usually skips on his little brother's birthday. We've been doing that, but this year they gave him that day off anyway, so that's fun. So this is going to be this is a band day and buying lunch. What is next? Bring, buy, and buy. Okay. Don't know of anything special going on there. I need a label for that. So we'll do I'm gonna do a pink one because there's no pink up there. So we're gonna put that for his school stuff. And it's kind of smushed in this box, but it's okay. I don't have too much to write on it. Like, that's it. So it looks fine to me. Let's see, what else do I want to do? Okay, I don't know what I'm going to do because this part I usually do my school stuff, but since I don't have school stuff, I don't really know what to do here. I could put what I was going to put in these two down here, but then what would I put there? I don't know. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I am going to put like a little projects tab here. So I am going to put, if I have, I don't know if I have any right now, but if I come up with any projects like I tend to do during the week, I can just add them there. So that's what I'm going to do for this one. This one I might put the weather possibly when we get closer. I don't know yet. Down here, because I just don't want this to be blank. So down here, since I don't have school to fill this up right now, because I was going to put my sports category up here, but I think I am going to put it down there. So I'm going to make a label for that. I swear, every time I try to film, there is so much noise happening outside my house. And there's never noise happening outside my house. So I don't really know why when I start to film, this is when like what even is that? I think it's like a street sweeper or whatever that comes by to pick up like the grass or like the leaves or whatever that people put out in front of their houses. And my husband mowed the lawn, so we do have some outside of our house, but I'm pretty sure that's what's going on there. So this one will be my sports section right there. I messed up that label a little bit, but that's okay. We will keep that as a sports section. Then I think I'm going to put the social media section down here, which is like my YouTube stuff. And if I could put down these stickers straight today, that would be wonderful, but I can't. You know what? I think I am going to just go ahead and keep a school section down here. That is written so messy, but I think I am going to keep a school section down here for me because I still, like, I'm not going to be in classes until August, but I still want to make sure that I have a little list here for school if I do need to do something. Like this week would be check final grades. And then there's, if I have to do anything for school while I'm out, at least I'll have a section for it. So I think I'll keep that here. So I'm going to leave check final grades. Oh, I need to actually, we have to do like surveys or whatever at the end of the semester. So I have to check that too. Social media. We are going to have next week, there's a plan with me, a flip through on another planner, and then I have to film and edit and schedule videos. And then there is room if I need to add more to any of these down here. Sports. We have, I need to get the sign up forms together because we have to get those printed and ready to go. And then I need to work on our Google Drive folders. I have the team folders set up, but I'm going to need to work on those for sure, especially for signups. Then I have to draft our rules and regulations. We are working on revamping those a little bit. So our president wants us to come up with some, and we can go over them together. So I need to do that, and I think that's it right now. I might need to get our login info from the president for one of the programs that we use to certify all of our players, because I think it was saved on my laptop and I may have reset it. So we'll check that. I don't think I'm filling in the to-dos because I don't know what will need to be done yet this week. And then for projects, I'm not sure yet. That's something I'll come up with as the week goes. But that is it. So then we have this empty section here too, but that's okay. Dinners to do. I still think I'm going to do weather here, but I'm not sure, so I'm not going to write anything in. And then projects, and then our plans. So that is all we have right now. I have been planner hopping, obviously, like you've seen Plan With Me's in different planners every week, I think, for the past few weeks. And I'm just trying to figure out what I am doing come July. So we were in the dashboard today. Again, this was a planner kit 825. And then let me pull out last week so you can see what that turned out like. Okay, so this was last week. This was testing out, well, this is the week that I'm currently filming, but this is testing out the new lined vertical, which I have not planned in a vertical in forever. And I did decide that I do like the writing better than the labels in here, just personal preference. So I think when I try this one again, because I'm going to hop into these planners, you know, here and there until July. So, well, probably until June when it comes time for setup, probably mid-June. But I think I'm going to keep it this way for writing in our actual plans. So this was the lined vertical. I still did not finish planning this week. I have to update a whole bunch of things in here, but that is going to be in a separate reel on my Instagram. So go ahead and check that out. I will post it here as well. But that is this week, the 4th through the 10th. And then I also wanted to bring this one in because you have seen this by now, I did kind of draw up my own layout in one of the monthly planners because I am not feeling 100% on these weeklies. So I wanted to kind of give myself an option. This is very poorly drawn because I was trying, okay? But I figured out a much easier way to do this, which some of you are probably yelling at me through the screen in that video. because it seems so obvious now, but it's fine. We're going to, I lost a sticker. Oh no, I didn't even realize that. It's fine. Well, it's fine. This week is done anyway, but I need to actually go through and check things off here. I did not do that either, but we have this layout that I did myself, which is very much a top contender for me, I believe, with the correct stickers and everything and drawing this right. I definitely like how this came out, so I just wanted to show you guys that also. So while I decide what planner I'm going to be moving into come July, or planners, multiple probably, but when I'm deciding that, this is what we're going to see here for the next few weeks. I'm going to be jumping into different layouts and things and trying to figure out what is working for me. And I know it looks different when I'm not in school versus when I am in school. The sections are a little bit different, so it might all be different. But like, this is what one of the weeks where I had classes. So there's what that looked like completed. And I did this a little bit different. I split the day with like timed things and then other things. So I don't know. So I'm just kind of going through all of these layouts now and trying to figure out what is working best. So let me know what you guys are thinking about moving into, and if you have tested out any of the newer layouts like the line vertical or the A5 dashboard yet, how you are feeling about those. And I know this was kind of a quick, boring plan with me here today, but again, we're just kind of testing different layouts and trying to get in the groove here of what we are going to be doing in July, because I need to make up my mind so I can actually move into the right planner, because I don't want to be setting that up 3 or 4 times in different planners. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are having a great day. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing, and I will see you guys in my next video.